This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. We're just happy and smiling. Doing almost anything. Having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any Lime prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.
This is the Barbados Today Afternoon Update. It's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2014. I'm Carol Williams. A warm welcome to you. Residents living in communities with badly damaged roads will get relief soon. So says Finance Minister Chris Sinckler, who revealed that government is in the final stages of discussions with the Inter-American Development Bank for a $70 million loan. Speaking in the House of Assembly yesterday, he said financial assistance is also being sought from the Latin American Development Bank, CAF.
And we've been in discussions both with the Inter-American Development Bank for a larger facility of around $70 million to unfold over the next year and a half, next 2 years under the Barbados Country Strategy, and we are in the process of concluding those negotiations, having agreed on what we will expend those resources on, but also we've been in discussions preliminarily with the CAF, which of course Barbados proposes to join, to have an early loan dispersed that would look specifically at emergency road rehabilitation as part of the government's Capital Works program for 2015.
Meantime, embattled Government Minister Dr. Dennis Lowe sends a strong warning to social media users. He says anyone using the internet platform will be held accountable for information that is circulated to the public. Lowe, who is under pressure from the local and regional gay and lesbian community, charged that some so-called journalists were negatively influencing the country's young people. His comments follows a recent case in which police charged a man for the offense of malicious communication after a message appeared on social media concerning Works and Public Transport Minister Michael Lashley. Lowe said government must stand for what is morally correct.
That's why I contend that as a political party in government, we should never allow ourselves to hand this country over to anybody or anyone or any system that does not demonstrate a commitment to the strong traditional values that have become part of the DNA of this country.
Popular entertainer Peter Ram is calling on the nation's youth to put down the gun and turn to meaningful employment. In an interview with Barbados Today, Peter Ram acknowledges that things were hard economically for everyone. But he made it clear that did not mean that people had to adopt criminal means to make ends meet. An urgent call for prayer as leading evangelist Reverend Holmes Williams remains in hospital in serious condition. The founding pastor of the People's Cathedral is in the intensive care unit of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Reverend Williams, who has been receiving treatment for chikungunya and dengue fever, had to be placed on oxygen, and well-placed sources tell Barbados Today he has been heavily sedated. Head of the Pentecostal Assemblies of the West Indies, Bishop Jerry Seals, has called on all member churches to pray for Williams' recovery. Seals says the matter is now in God's hands. It's gearing up to be a busy Christmas season for Liat. The airline is adding 3 new services between Barbados and Guyana. This brings the total number of flights between Bridgetown and Georgetown to 10 per week. The flights will operate on Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays. The regional carrier has also added 4 new services between Dominica and St. Martin.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In sports now, an emotional farewell as Australia came to a standstill as thousands paid final respects to former batsman Philip Hughes. Hughes died suddenly last week after being hit with a ball in the neck during a match in Sydney.
I miss you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you again for all the memories. I love you now and forever. Love your big brother, Jace.
You certainly have changed the way I look and appreciate life. I promise I will never take anything for granted from this day forward and take any opportunity that comes my way. I know now it's time to say goodbye, but over the last few days I have realised goodbye isn't forever. Until next time, I love you, big brother.
Philip's spirit, which is now part of our game forever, will act as a custodian of the sport we all love. We must listen to it, we must cherish it, we must learn from it. We must dig in and get through to tea. And we must play on.
Early Christmas goodies for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Shoppers will get the opportunity to pay less value-added tax for 2 days. Prime Minister Dr. Denzel Douglas says on the 12th and 19th of December, shoppers will pay 5% VAT, down from the regular 17%. Dr. Douglas says the initiative is intended to stimulate more revenue for businesses, while customers will save more as a result of lower prices. And on the international scene, the illegal troubles of international comedian Bill Cosby seem to be mounting. Yet another woman has come forward claiming sexual battery during an incident in which she alleges took place back in 1974. Cosby has yet to comment on the allegations. More in this CNN report. And that's our afternoon update, but you can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Carol Williams. Do continue to enjoy your day.
This news update is brought to you by
I'm happy. Now I'm gonna take my time. I'm happy. Enjoying myself with lime. I'm happy. Escape from reality. Yay! And let lime take care of me. We're just happy and smiling, doing almost anything, having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything with my friends and enjoying, feeling happy once again. When we having fun, you don't know I like it. You don't know how I like it, feeling happy. All of we as one. You don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. I'm feeling free, feeling really good. Oh, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it, feeling happy, happy as we should. Oh, you don't know how I like it. You don't know how I like it. So when life knocks me up and I need to pick me up, I'll be happy again. We're just happy and smiling, doing almost anything, having fun and just living. Shopping, chilling, everything with my friends and enjoying, feeling happy once again. When we having fun, you don't know I like it. You don't know how I like it, feeling happy. All of we as one. You don't know how I like it.
Get happy with Barbados' largest and fastest 4G network. Activate any Lime prepaid or postpaid mobile plan today.